What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much. I asked you a question yesterday, like why you actually watch my channel. A lot of you guys gave answers, so thank you so much. A lot of it was super positive. Almost all of it was, so it's always nice to see that kind of stuff. And it's really nice of everyone, so thank you so much to that. Also, we've got a few news stories for you today, and we also have a handful of questions, so let's dive into the tech news. First, our first story of the day has to do with Nothing Phone. That's right, Nothing Phone was officially announced today. We'll talk about the price, the specs, and when you can get it. Now, it's not coming to America, but here are the specs. Snapdragon 778G, 6.55-inch, 120Hz Full HD plus AMOLED display, 50 megapixel cameras on the back there, 4,500 milliamp battery with 33 watt wired and 15 watt wireless, IP53 certification, so it's not really dust or water resistant, 8 and 12 gigabytes of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage, running Nothing OS, aka Android, and it'll come out at, what is that, euros or pounds? I always get mixed up. I think it's euros, so 399 euros on there if you want it, and $4.99 if you want the one above it. Now, it is already out of stock, but I guess keep your eyes on it as for when you can order it. But again, America, the only way you're gonna be able to get this is if you somehow import it. Next up, as you can see from the headline, Galaxy Z Fold 4 and Flip 4 will be Korea's first eSIM phones. That's right. Well, you could do eSIM on the Flip 3 and Fold 3, but Fold 4 and Flip 4 will be Korea's first one. So if you live in that country, you're going to be able to do eSIM, it looks like. It looks like they're holding back on eSIM over there because they were worried about like people, it sounds like people not spending as much money as they usually do because they wouldn't have to go into the store. They could do it all electronically and all that. It sounds kind of weird, but still very good news, I guess. If you're living over there and you wanted eSIM, it looks like you'll be able to do that in Korea with these two phones. This is a pretty big one. Galaxy UnPacked for the Z Fold 4 and Z Flip 4, among other devices such as the Watch 5s and the Buds 2 Pro and whatever else they release, is less than 30 days away, guys. We're less than a month away before we will have this event. And from what I've been hearing, it's going to be a live event. I still haven't been invited. I don't even know if I will be invited, but it's supposed to be a live event. It's supposed to be in New York City. So this is a big change from the last couple of years since COVID started, where Samsung was not doing live events. So again, live event. And then the release of all those different products and hands-on time from people, hopefully myself included, with those. So keep your eyes peeled to this. Less than 30 days, time to get excited. And our last story of the day, we've talked about this, but yeah, it's kind of a slow news day. I just wanted to throw this in because I know there's people that don't know. Some things that are new about the Galaxy Z Fold 4. The camera setup obviously is going to be 50, 12, and 10 megapixel cameras on the back there, and that will be of the S22, S22 Plus camera with a 30x zoom so you can get some nice moonshots, 8K video recording on the back cameras, wider displays on the front and the opening of those, so that'll be nice and easier to use with the keyboards, and hopefully the resolutions and aspect ratios of the phone. Higher storage options up to 1 terabyte, which is a first on the Z Fold 4 if I'm not mistaken, and then a Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is supposed to be 15% more optimized with using battery versus last generation's just 8 Gen 1. So some nice things to look forward to on that Z Fold 4. Your question of the day is, are you gonna watch UnPacked? Are you getting excited for it? Let me know in the comments down below. Or is it something you kind of just follow the news sites, myself, YouTubers, and just watch it that way? Let me know in the comments down below. I guess I'll say for myself, if I don't end up going it, I will cover it live. Now, I won't be able to show the actual event live on my channel, but I'll give you like a reaction type show about it and do it that way. Otherwise, if I do end up going, I will end up giving you guys some first-hand reactions of the devices if I end up being there. So thanks so much. Without further ado, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that. First question comes from Brian Hurt, saying, what phone are you most excited for, the S23 or the Z Fold 4? Without a doubt, the Z Fold 4, S23. Been there, done that, and obviously I've been there, done that with the Z Fold 4 in terms of the Z Fold 3 and 2, but that definitely gets me more excited. Original As Play says, will the S Pens get smaller and will the S Pen Pro get small enough to fit in the S Pen case? I don't think they're going to change the S Pen Pro probably for a bit here, so I don't think it's going to get smaller for the foreseeable future. As for the S Pen on the Z Fold 4, we still don't know the full size of it. I'd assume it's going to get a little bit smaller, but that remains to be seen. Original As plays again, will the Watch 5 Pro be included in the pre-order deals? I assume it will. They've done that in the past with the other watches, so I assume they'll do the same with this pre-order as well. And our last question from Gary Cusick. I am planning on getting the Watch 4 Pro. I'm not sure which version to buy. My question, do you recommend getting the LTE version? I'm not sure if I want to pay for the service for another line for the watch. Will the LTE version work through Bluetooth so I can answer my phone on the watch? Yeah, I would say just get the Bluetooth version. Unless you need to be away from your phone at all times, then you would need the LTE. Otherwise, just get the Bluetooth version, and as long as the Bluetooth version is in range of the phone, you'll be able to answer phone calls and do stuff like that and use the watch to its full potential pretty much. And then to add on to that, the other part of, I think you mean the Watch 5 Pro. I would say wait for the Watch 5 Pro. I wouldn't buy the Watch 4s right now just because the Watch 5 Pros and the Watch 5s are really coming out in about a month. Thank you so much for your questions. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the first word being question, and we'll see you down the road. Peace!